Hello there, good morning my loves. How are you doing? I think I'm at a wonky angle here. Never mind. Sorry, let's sort my hair out. How are you doing my loves? Welcome to our live this morning, and I thought I would do a beautiful little Pick a Crystal reading this morning. And I thought I'd also tell you about something exciting that I'm going to be launching next week, and I'm going to be collaborating with my fabulous designer Cassia Granato. So I wanted to tell you all about that face to face before we get started on our readings. And I'm sorry if I'm a bit wonky because my camera arm is on the slant. I don't know how to correct it. Anyway, I've got quite a few of you here with me live. Good morning to Gemma and Chrissy and Marianne and Colleen. And it's 6 a.m. where you are, Chrissy. Oh, yeah, do you know, I think, are you in New York? My Estella's boyfriend is in New York with his family at the moment, having a lovely holiday. Bridget Fitzgerald, good morning. Leanne Embleton is watching as well. Good morning. I'm just going to scroll through and say good morning to you all before I get started and nattering away to you about what I've got planned. Pauline Smith and Bridget Fitzgerald, good morning to you. Mel Roberts and Leslie Summer and the gorgeous Nancy Zimmerman. Well, you're all gorgeous actually, but Nancy's as gorgeous as it gets. Sue Boys is watching. Hello darling, how are you? Christiane Cottrell, good evening to you. I hope you're all well. Hello Sarah Hyatt. It's half term so you can join in. Yay! Oh, I might get a few more people if it's half term. And Danielle Bowen, good evening to you. Julie Johnson, how are you doing my love? Because I know that you've been getting better, haven't you? So I hope that you're feeling good today. Apologies again if I'm a bit of a wonky angle because I feel like I'm on a ship. It's really stormy outside. I hope that you've got decent weather where you are. Good morning to you, Julie and Deb Shipley. If I haven't said hello to you. Good morning, Caroline Hamilton. Now, I'm going to drop a link into the comments. And this is a fabulous link because it is called Self-Publishing Secrets. So before I get started on the live readings this morning, I just wanted to talk to you about what I'm doing next week. So it's next Thursday evening. Are you doing anything next Thursday evening at 8 o'clock? Come and join me and my beautiful designer Cassia, and let's talk about books and ebooks. Now, I want to do this with Cassia because I have just recently published my 10th book. Here it is. This is my 7th self-publication, and I've done 3 books with a publisher. So I've got experience of doing both of those things. And I've got a lot to tell. I've got a lot of information to give, to impart about publishing. And one of my biggest hurdles was that I couldn't find anybody who was a really excellent designer to work with me. I worked with lots of different people. And the design side of things tends to be one of the barriers, one of the obstacles to being able to get your own work out there, whether it's an ebook, whether it's a course that you want to publish, whether it's a magazine type thing, a booklet, or a fully fledged book, a printed physical book. So in this workshop, it's going to be held on World Book Day, and that was a pure coincidence, but there's no such thing as coincidences, right? So we actually chose without looking at what was going on that particular day, the 3rd of March, because it was the day after the new moon. And so it's World Book Day. And so myself and Cassia are going to be taking you through the secrets of self-publishing, anything you want. So whether it's a family recipes that you want to put into a cookbook, we'll show you how to do that. And if you have a booking idea and you've been trying to send it to publishers and you've been getting nowhere, you've been hitting obstacles, I've been there, I know all about it. Why not take the power into your own hands? Because that was the best thing that I ever did when I had approached every craft book publisher in the world, and I literally mean that twice, and got turned down by all of them. I decided to publish my own book. That was 9 years ago, I believe, and it's been a fantastic journey since then. So I hope to help loads of people And Cassia, I know, is going to help loads of people because she's got some really fabulous ideas, some wonderful products that you can use that are very easy for you to create your own publications from. And I'm going to be there dishing up all of the secrets, all of the tea about how to do whatever it is that you've got inside of you and turn it into something that can help you make passive income. Because at the moment in the world, there are people who are controlling our lives, aren't there? So I have some really good friends, and they are working for a shopping channel, and they've just changed their hours, they've cut their hours, and lots of people's livelihoods are on the line. And I know that that's the same in so many different walks of life, and I've been there where I've been made redundant from a job. And over the last 5 years, I have taken power back. I have taken my own destiny into my own hands. I've created my own digital and printed products and physical products, and I've been able to keep on going no matter what's going on in the economy, no matter what's going on in the world. So that is really worth showing up to our webinar. It's only £7.50, and you're going to get a lot of information. And even if you don't want to do anything with it right now, you will have a replay that you can watch over again. And when the time is right, that you can come forward with your stuff, then it would be wonderful for you to do that. And also, I don't recommend people. I don't tend to, I'm very careful about who I choose to work with. And I don't tend to collaborate. You'll see that it's just me doing stuff. So for me to bring Cassia into this, that is because she's an absolute diamond. She's an absolute jewel. And she's just phenomenal talent. And I want to introduce her to people who want to do their own publications. So that's why I wanted to talk to you this morning about that. I've dropped the link into the comments, so do join us. Quite a few people have signed up already, and they are amazing people who are joining us as well. I'm very excited to be able to help people, and Cassia is as well. So that's what I wanted to do this morning, to just do a little introduction for you. And whoever sent me stars, thank you so much. I will be thanking you personally soon. So let me drop you down onto the desk. Shall we have some angel messages for the week, for this wonderful week ahead? And it's an honour to work with you as well, Cassia. Thank you for that lovely comment. So let me just flip you around and bring you... Oops, you see the inside of my cupboard there, all messy. Let's come down here. And shall we have some beautiful messages for the week? Now, I'm just going to drop the link in again. If anybody would like to join us for our webinar, it's going to be sensational. I promise you that. There's nothing else like it. And you'll be glad you did. That's what I'm going to say. You'll be glad you did. And we will be motivating you to really get yourself to a place where you feel empowered to share what it is that you know, because everybody's got some expertise in some way, haven't they? You know, I've been saying to my beautiful daughter, she's got loads of talents, and she's, you know, I'm always saying to her, make sure that you have a fallback, you have a backup plan, and that you're writing and that you're creating things that you can always get some kind of passive income from. So good morning to Lisa Hopper, good morning to Lucy Blackster, and to Julie Johnson. I've said hello to you already. Bernie Mason, Carol Bell, good morning. Les Burnett, Fiona Colleen's here. Justine Godfrey, good morning, loves. Susie Boots is here. Janet Ray, Sonia Anders. Thank you, Gemma. You can completely recommend working with Cassia. She did the design for your beautiful book as well, didn't she? Leanne Mulder's here, Petula Lockhart, Mona Peebles, and Heather O'Loughlin, good morning. Kathy Jones, Jill Scales, and Jin Suri, Jackie Bradshaw, and Margaret Kelly, and Bridget Fitzgerald. It is exciting, Sue. Thank you. Susan Bedson, good morning to you. Deb Shipley, thank you for the stars. You are so generous, my love. Hayley Stanfield, Layla, good morning, and Cindy O'Shea and Jay McGuinness. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. There's 46 of you. I can't keep up with you all, my loves. In a good way. We'll get some cards out now. We'll get some cards and see what's going on in the cosmos. What's happening this week for all of us? Angels, what have you got to say? What have you got to tell us? It's 11:11. We had 44 people at 11:11. Isn't that remarkable? Yes, Julie is letting everybody know the cards at the back are what we're going to choose. So you are going to choose either the pink jewel, the clear one that's like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond, or the blue one at the back there. We've got some envelopes with cards in and lots of goodies. So let me draw some cards for us. And I hope you're all keeping safe with these storms. It's crazy out there. Good morning to Elle Stevens. How are you doing, Elle? Lovely to see you here. I hope you can stick around and get a message. We've got little messages at the back with our jewels. So, you've got a definite choice there, Deb Shipley. She's feeling confident today. So our first message, my loves, is the beginning of the week. So what do the Angel Tarot cards have to say to us and our beautiful angels about this week? So we've got the Page of Earth. Now, the pages are always messengers. And when we have Earth, this is like representative of Pentacles energy, which is about money. So some kind of message about money is coming your way today, or certainly in the first half of the week. And it's good news. It's always good news when the Page of Pentacles shows up. So make sure you're checking your emails. Make sure you're checking those text messages. And there could be, and often when the Page of Earth pops up, it could be something that you weren't expecting. So somebody pops up and they say, hey, do you want to do something? Do you want a challenge? I'm going to pay you for it. So you just go, okay, I'll take your money. And look at her. She's just like, can I do it? I'm not sure. She's got that coin in her hand and she's kind of deliberating over it. But you know what? Your angels are here to say to you, you can do it and you must do it. So if a challenge is thrown down in front of you and there's money attached to it as well, there's some kind of value attached to it. It's really important that you accept the challenge because you are more than worthy of it and you are more than capable of doing that, okay? So have confidence in yourself. And I know it's a really good way to start the week, Colleen, isn't it? Good news about money. So keep those eyes peeled, keep those ears open. So even if you've had setbacks and feeling a bit flat about things, and you're just feeling like, you know, things aren't going in the direction that I'd like them to go in, well, hey, guess what? Some kind of unexpected curveball is coming your way in a good way. And it's got money. It's got money, honey. So forget about those things that have passed you by. You know, there's a quote in my Mittens book, in the Mystical Book of Wisdom, and it says, when God puts the trash out, don't go rifling through it again. Don't go rooting through it because it was put out for a reason. There's something better coming along, and this is the something better. Oh, excited. So our second message represents the middle of the week through to Friday. And we have the Nine of Fire. Now, I love this lady on this card because she's like an Amazonian warrior. And she's just like, don't mess with me. She's got that kind of don't mess with me. Don't come at me because I'm more than a match for you. And this is you fending off anything that might try and get in your way this week. And you know what? When she's fearless. She's this fearless warrior, but she's also got backup. She's got this amazing dragon here who's supporting her. So if she crumbles, if she gets a little bit wobbly, she's got dragon energy right behind her. And she can't see because she's looking straight ahead at whatever her goal is or whatever her adversary is. She's going, no, don't you dare. I'm more than match to you. And then actually if she feels like she wants to turn and run in the other direction, she's going to come up against this dragon who's going to go, no, you're not backing down now. So this is the energy of staying put, so completing things, finishing things. And that was actually our card of the day this morning, wasn't it? Finish what you started. Believe in yourself. And even when you start to doubt, even when you start to feel like, can I do this? You know, the ego starts poking its nose into our affairs, starts trying to run our life and tell us that we're not good enough. Do you ever get that? Do you ever get, you know, you come up with an idea or you get determined about something, you think, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then your ego starts fishing around going, who are you? Who do you think you are? You're not going to do that. Are you kidding me? There's better people than you, and all of that kind of stuff. And this dragon is here to tell you, can we just move the ego aside? Because it's trying to keep us safe. But it's not being helpful. It's not allowing us to grow and expand in the ways that we need to. So it's really important this week that you stick to your guns and that you do what you were born to do. And I want to tell you this as well. We were talking about publishing earlier, and I don't want you to ever think it's really easy, that anything that, we see anybody doing, we see people achieving great things, and we think, it's okay for them, it's so easy for them, but we don't see the hardships, we don't see the tears, the brokenheartedness, the times when everything just goes pear-shaped, or we get rejected and we just end up making big mistakes. But the reason why those people are successful is that they carried on. And so they are a really great torchbearer for showing us that these things can be achieved. So if you're going through setbacks and rough times at the moment, if your life is as up and down as the weather here in the UK at the moment, then just stick with it. Just know that those tough times are really important for your growth, because they're showing you how to get around obstacles. So they're not there to block your path and to say, oh, you're not good enough, you shouldn't have your dreams. They're saying, do you really want these dreams badly enough? Because if you do, I'm going to show you a way around them, but you're going to have to work for it. So things don't always come easy, but when we do get them, it makes the victory even sweeter. I hope that makes sense. Sue's saying that is your dragon energy is your mum. Isn't that great? Because we always have one cheerleader in life, don't we? We have somebody who believes in us so much, and if we don't have that person, I'm that person for you today. Okay, if you feel like I'm really scratching my head trying to think of somebody who's rooting for me and in my corner, well, I'm in your corner and I'm rooting for you today. Okay, so I'm that dragon. Some might say I am that dragon anyway, but hey, I'll take that. But I have got, I just love to see all of you succeed in whatever way you're trying to make things happen in your life. So just know I've got you. Just know I'm there, excited about every good piece of information that you send my way, everything that you tell me that's going well for you. And when it's not going well, I'm there to go, you can do this, you got this. I will be your Mickey, Rocky. Everybody needs a Mickey in the corner, don't they? So this is the weekend, my loves. What is coming up for us? Oh, do you know what? The Knight of Water, he comes up a lot in our readings on a Monday, doesn't he? Don't we love him? Because he's a little bit of a hunk. He's a little bit hench. Look at him. He's riding that jet ski dolphin like a pro. And I feel as though there's really great energy this week in terms of people seeing your talents, spotting you from a crowd and saying to you, I really like the way you do that, and I think you'd be great on my team or my project, or you've got a certain je ne sais quoi, and that would fit in perfectly with where I'm at. Now this could be romantically, and I'm sure a few of us wouldn't mind if he came riding our way. So bless the storms, because they bring the Knight of Water. Knights are very chivalrous. Did I say that right? Chivalrous. Anyway, they're very noble. I think that's a better word. I can pronounce that one. And they're very, he's very well-intentioned, and he's very excitable this knight. And he's got a lot of emotion to share. He's got a lot of excitement about where you're at and what you've got to offer, and he wants to bring you into whatever he's doing. And look at this. So we've got two offers coming our way. We've got the Page of Earth, which is very dependable energy. It's got money around it. It's got contracts or whatever it is. And we've got the Knight of Water, who's very emotionally invested in you and what you're doing. And then we have this warrior energy in midweek, is saying, if somebody comes to you and says, hey, do you fancy getting involved in this, or I've seen your potential in that, or if you are saying, you've been pushing yourself forward in some way and something comes back in your direction and they go, yeah, we're going to say yes to that. Don't start beating yourself up. Don't start wobbling and telling yourself you can't do it because you wanted it. You know, get excited. I feel by the end of the week, there's excitement all around. There's high octane emotions. So look forward to that. And yes, Colleen, I'm sending him your way. Get ready. Get your wetsuit on because it looks like he's into, you know, water sports. So I think he'll want you to dive into the water with him. Get on the back of his jet ski. Have you ever been on a jet ski? I haven't because I'm a chicken. Because I don't like motorbikes and jet skis. If anybody ever says, oh, I love going on a motorbike, I'm not a thrills and spills kind of a person. I'm the person who stands there looking up at the big roller coaster and goes, you go on there, I'll take your photo. So Colleen's waiting any day to hear the final outcome of your legal your legal stuff. And, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at Kelly's comment. I'll come to that in a second. But yes, my darling, hopefully, fingers crossed that you'll get good news about that very soon. Stay positive. That's what she's telling us to do. Kelly can't swim. Well, look, he's actually looking quite dry on that jet ski. He's got talents. He's got skills with the jet ski. He knows how to keep you dry, my love. Lisa, you're peaceful as well. See, Lisa lives by the sea, so I would imagine you surfing and doing all that kind of stuff. I'm so sorry to hear that you've had COVID, Alexandra. You're looking forward to the weekend. You're usually very dependable, but now you're just looking after you. Oh, well, bless your heart. Sometimes we've got to do that. Thank you for the stars, Marianne. And good morning to Jennifer and Alexandra and Lauren and Jane and Elfega Banuelos is here as well. Ludmilla's here. Brian's here. Good morning, everyone. Diane's here as well. Now, Julie, you've got a full motorcycle license. Well, you are a daredevil, aren't you? I just can't deal with these things. It's scary. I'm a scaredy cat. All right, let me bring in our little pick a card. So this is where we get interactive. This is where you get to choose what you would like in terms of messages, because each of these has a message for you. Hopefully I can spread those out so we can see them. So would you like, and good morning to you, beautiful Lauren. Would you like the pink crystal? This is a beautiful pink. These are only acrylic. They're still lovely. You can actually pop your cards in the top of those. I think they're like for wedding table settings and stuff. I really like them for my angel cards. And then we have the clear one, which is like a beautiful diamond. And then we have this gorgeous blue, which is like the sea. So Danielle is going for number 2. Marianne's going for number 3. What's your choice this morning? I think I'm going to go pink this morning. So now let's have a look and see what's in your envelope. And before I do that, I just want to talk about this pink crystal for you. So pink is love. Pink is the heart chakra. Pink is self-care. Take care of yourself. Really indulge yourself in all the things that you love doing and get lots of rest and listen to your body. Listen to your inner child. What does it want you to do? Maybe you need to have some fun. This is kind of, the pink is Archangel Jophiel energy, which is about pleasure. Which is about, we don't have to be, you know, when we say it was a guilty pleasure, we don't have to feel guilty about having pleasure. We can have a little dance around, we can sing. So I went to London at the weekend with Estella. I had the best time, absolutely fantastic. There's a thing about having a girly weekend, isn't there? That's so different to when I've been with partners in the past to London. And we were like, oh, we want to see a show. So we decided to go to Saturday Night Fever because it had just opened in the West End. And at the end of Saturday, it was brilliant because I just love the soundtrack. But the end of the show, the Tony character, he just goes, I don't know about you, but I want to dance. And everybody in the audience, we all stood up, and then they did 3 numbers of different, you know, disco songs from the soundtrack, and we were just dancing and singing at the top of our voices, hands in the air. It was magical, and that's pure sacral chakra, Archangel Jophiel energy right there. Just like dancing and singing and having the best time, and everybody was on their feet, even, you know, older people, and it was just so lovely, so much fun. We were laughing so much. We had lots of chats with people in the underground. You know, I find that I used to go to London and nobody really spoke to you, and now everybody's so friendly, and we had bumped into so many great people, so many great characters. So anyway, that was my weekend. So what is in your little envelope? Let's have a look and see. So I bought these cards in the Tate Gallery in Liverpool on my last visit there, and your card is the dandelion. So you chose the dandelion. Now look at that. It looks like a lion, doesn't it? So I've never considered the fact that the dandelion actually looks like a dandelion, like a lion. And this is, he's got his little leaf up, like, yeah, got this. And this is, you know, Leo energy is about pleasure. It's the 5th house in the zodiac wheel. And the 5th house is about creativity. It's about what do you want to create? Because whatever you do creates your future. Whatever dreams, goals you've got, whatever you start now, whatever you finish now, leads to more magical, wonderful things. And of course, you know, so we've got the colors of the sacral chakra, we've got the colors of the solar plexus chakra. Those two chakras are close together, they are in alignment with one another, they're connected. So the sacral chakra is about fun, creativity, rebirth, magic, and the yellow of the solar plexus is all about making things happen, having the willpower and the determination. So it's kind of echoing those messages that we had generally for the collective. Now, what I also love about dandelions is that, of course, when they come to seed, when they turn into the seed head, that we can blow them and then the little seeds go and we can make a wish. So I feel like this is saying that, you know, it's not just about wishful thinking, it's not just about making those wishes, it's actually about then taking steps to what is it that you need to do to make those happen. Because I always say that when you take that step forward, the universe will meet you there. So when you show the universe, I mean business, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to take action, I'm going to start to stir things up and create the momentum for myself, then the universe will go, they're serious, I'm going to go meet them there. So high fives to all of you dandelions. You've got this morning. So we have for you in here 2 little cards. And we have a little card from my Angels and Chakras deck, which is this one, which you can now buy individually, by the way, my loves, on my online shop. You can buy the book and the card deck individually. So your message is light. Oh, look, and it is Archangel Jophiel. Now, I always put these in face down. I don't know what cards I've selected, so this very much fits with the Archangel Pink Jophiel energy, and it's light, and it says, I will love the light, for it shows me the way, yet I will endure the darkness, for it shows me the stars. And your question to muse on this week is, what makes you feel lighter and the most energized? What is it that you can do, because you can do it, to make yourself feel lighter, more energized? What do you need to create in your life? What do you need to leave behind you? Where is the light that you are heading towards? And be the light, you know, be your own light, which is wonderful. Good morning, Laurie Fantasia, and thank you so much for the stars, my love. So we also have a message from the Angel Heart Love cards by Annie Rose. And your angel is, oh my goodness, we have the lion. Look at that, dandelion, lion, and Archangel Jophiel. The light, the star. You are a shining light. We have Archangel Uriel, who is the angel who is the guardian of the sun. So we've got this beautiful sun energy through the solar plexus chakra, his gorgeous yellow wings, that beautiful lion. It's saying, be brave, I am by your side. I feel like for you guys, there is this message of, you've got to take those steps forward. What is it that you've been reluctant to do? Where is it that you're fearing your own power and strength? Now, I picked this pile and I've had some wobbles. Let me tell you, I had some chats with friends about this. That, you know, you have things that you want to do, and you're given these ideas and these impulses. They are heavenly blessed, heaven sent, these creative ideas. And it's really important that you act upon them, and that you've got to take that leap of faith. You've got to step forward, and the net will appear to catch you. The angels will be there to say, well, come on in. Thank you for being brave. It's almost like a test of your bravery and strength and your self-belief and your self-worth. Something so important about that for you this week. And your angels are saying, you've got this. You are nearly there. You just have to have that final shove or gentle nudge. Not you, Laurie. It's so important. So Cassia is saying, oh my goodness, we have so many serendipitous things, don't we, me and you, Cassia? Number one was definitely for you today. We were literally searching for dandelion pictures before and seeing the card. You're shocked. Don't be shocked, because this is what happens. It's crazy, isn't it? Oh my goodness. So number one's, are you ready? Are you ready to get out there and live your best life and just have faith in yourself? Because you know what? This is the confirmation that you needed today, that your angels think you're a superstar. And they want you to start living that power and to just go for it. So what are you going to do? I want to hear. I want to hear what you're going to do next. Oh no, so you got logged in and got called out, Laurie. We're always calling you out, aren't we? Okay, my diamond friends, have you chosen number 2? Here's your beautiful diamond. And your message, number 2, is, oh look, so your card is, ta-da, a beautiful little rainbow. Aren't these adorable, these cards? I saw them in the Tate Gallery gift shop in Liverpool, and I thought these would be really good for my beautiful followers for our Monday readings. So you've got a little smiley rainbow. Now the rainbow light is Archangel Raziel. So we've got some beautiful archangels coming through in these messages and these cards. And that's your logo, Debs. Yes, it is, isn't it? Rainbow. Rainbow's End Creations. Is that what you're called? Debs does some absolutely fabulous things with wax. She does wax melts, and she does bath truffles, and lots of beautiful candles with natural beeswax. So Archangel Raziel is all about you taking your next steps on your journey. So Raziel is said to sit at the side of the divine, and he's said to know the secrets of what's next for us. Now, he'll only come and visit you and tell you those secrets when you're ready to hear them, because can you imagine if he came and told you something that you were 10 years away from being ripe and ready for, and it might terrify you. You might be thinking, I can't do that, I won't do that, and you might actually actively take steps to try and avoid it. But when you're ready, you'll get the message, you'll get the calling, and Archangel Raziel saying you're more than ready. You're more than ready for hearing what it is that you need to do next. I'm going to come and show you that. Now, this is a really great symbol that you might see rainbows. You might, the weather's so crazy at the moment, anything's possible. So if you see a rainbow, this is Archangel Raziel saying, yep, I'm ready to start telling you what's next for you, guiding you and showing you the way. You might see rainbows as a symbol somewhere. You might see a lot of rainbows popping up in adverts and, you know, while you're searching on social media or reading the paper or something like that. Or somebody might gift you something with a rainbow on it. Might gift you one of Deb's beautiful candles, Rainbow's End Creations on it. So keep an eye out for rainbows, because that's a really important symbol. And of course, at the rainbow's end, we have the pot of gold, don't we? So after the rain comes the sun, and then we get this beautiful symbol. So if you've had really stormy times in your life, then this is showing that something beautiful is, and something magical is about to occur. This is about a sense of completion. So let's have a look at your messages in here. And your first message is from my Angels and Chakras cards, and it's Archangel Jophiel again. She's very active today. She's active this week. And we've got positivity. So it says, when you are joyful, when you say yes to life and have fun and project positivity all around you, you become a sun in the center of every constellation, and people want to be near you. Shannon L. Alda is one of my favourite writers. I love to quote her. If you've got any of my books, A Little Book of Love and Light, I'm sure that I've put one of her quotes in the Mittens book, and I had to put one in this card deck because she's just such an amazing soul. She's right at goals for me. But yeah, you know, she sums it up so beautifully that our joy is a gift to the world. When we're happy, you know how when we see a rainbow, it just makes us happy and positive. We don't see a rainbow and go, oh, that's disgusting. I can't stand rainbows. Rainbows give me the ick. We never say that, do we? Rainbows are such a beautiful sign of positivity, of magic and beauty. The way that nature creates this magical thing. So be positive and find your joy. You deserve to be joyful. Because when you are, you just seem to do better in life, don't you? You seem to be more up for adventures. You can cheer other people up. You're wearing a smile and, you know, it makes other people smile, doesn't it? And people just want to be around you. So your question, your challenge this week is, what do you feel really positive about right now? So have a think about that. What's something that you're super positive about? And we can all do that. We can all have a think about that. What are you positive and hopeful about? And stick with that positivity and that hope, because it's all we have, isn't it, at times, especially during dark times where we're being tested. So our next card is from the Angel Heart Love cards. Good morning, Jerry. How are you doing? And your angel is Yusamin, and it's cradling a baby. And it's saying, I'm blessing you with fertility for new life and new beginnings. So there's a new beginning. Stay hopeful and positive that this rainbow symbol, this positivity symbol, is showing you that there's something new being birthed in your life. And you know, we had that with the cards earlier on, didn't we? We had that with the Page of Earth. In fact, we've got very similar colours on there with the green. It's kind of money coming your way. And we had that with the Knight of Water. Somebody splashing into your life and being very keen on getting you involved in something in some way. Who knows what that's going to be? Let me know. I'm always keen to hear how the week goes. You know, we had these messages. Does it resonate? How did it all unfold for you? Keep me posted, okay? So I'm blessing you with fertility for new life and new beginnings. Stay positive, because there's rainbows all around you. Archangel Raziel's popping in and whispering something to you. Stay open to all of the signs. Oh, these are so lovely, these messages. You want to know too? I want to know. Please let us know. Okay, and then finally we have this beautiful aqua coloured stone, which is kind of like the colour of the ocean, the Knight of Water there. Now, blue is the colour of the throat chakra, and it's all about truth. So we've had our, you know, take care of yourself stone. We had this one, which is all about, you know, it's about value. It's about clarity. And this one is very much about being truthful, being honest, being open. It's okay to be authentic, because you know how sometimes we want to dress ourselves up and pretend to be something we're not to fit in. Some people don't like aspects of our character. They don't like the things that we have to say about something. We're all opinionated, especially at the moment, aren't we? We've all got opinions on things that are going on in the world. And there's this cancel culture, or there's this thing about if you say you are opposed to something or you're for something, we're always going to have this big divide of people who agree, people who don't agree. So does that make it okay that somebody agrees with you? Because chances are that when it comes to something else further down the line, they're not going to agree with you. So you can't always twist yourself to fit in with the collective. And it's important that you are just honest and true to yourself and be authentic. You know, what feels right? What's your inner voice telling you? Follow that. Do that thing, okay? So your lovely card on here is the sunshine. So you are pure sunshine. This is about wholeness. You know, we can't be whole when we're being half of ourselves, when we're trying to do things just because it sounds good, it looks good, because we're afraid. You know, a lot of the time We're afraid to speak up, or we're afraid to do things that align with who we truly are and what we truly feel, the way we feel about something or someone. And this is about saying, have confidence in yourself. This is a massive message of confidence this week. It's a message, it's easy for me to say, a massive message of staying in line with what you want to attract your way. Because if you just bend and flutter around, grabbing at different things, then you're always going to be at the mercy of everybody else's power. This is about take your power back. You are powerful. You are whole already. You are complete already. You don't have to wait for anybody's permission. You don't have to wait until you've got this qualification or until somebody else tells you you're good enough. No waiting around. Grab that power of yours now. It's there. Get hold of it. Know it's there. Find it. If you're having trouble seeing your power, find it. Have a good look around for it. It's there somewhere. It's down the back of the sofa or under the bed. Something like that. Usually it's in the bottom of my handbag because there's literally everything in there. So Let the Sunshine In. Yes, that song. It's from Hair, that musical. So our message from the Angels and Chakras deck is express yourself. Oh my goodness. Right, I tell you now, I am not lying to you when I say I do not pull these cards and put them so that they line up with the different things that I'm going to be using, the different tools. So the blue is about expression. It's about don't be afraid to be you. And we have this wonderful card that speaks of Archangel Michael energy. Express yourself. That's the feather. It's like writing. It's, whatever you write, whatever you speak. It's, speak your truth, be authentic. So the message is, thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me express myself clearly as I share my message with others. Thank you for helping me write, speak, and teach others and share my wisdom and clarity with clarity and confidence. Oh, yes. So, what important message or wisdom would you like to convey? Would you like to write a book? Would you like to create an ebook? That, a lot of the time, people have a hard time understanding what it is that we have to offer. And if you have a little ebook that describes your journey and it describes what you do and your products or explains deeper what it is you're offering, that's a really wonderful way of really reaching out to people and getting them on board with you. So think about this week. It's really important that you do express yourself, that you post more on your social media if it's been a bit quiet and there's tumbleweeds blowing around there. If you've got something to say, obviously if it's extremely controversial and people are going to get really triggered by it, then obviously don't say it on social media. But don't be afraid to be you, is the message. Don't be afraid to just start to do more with the things that you've been putting off. And if you've got some really important wisdom and you want to share it with others, and you've been saying to yourself, oh, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I'm not good enough, this card is coming to you today to say, actually, you know what, the time is now, don't wait anymore, because you've got everything you need. So let's have a look at your Angel Heart Love card, and we've got the angel is Camael, and it's saying, let me help you to forgive and forget. Now, this is such a sweet card because forgiveness is a wonderful trait that we really need to learn and nurture within ourselves. Because when we forgive, we let go. Now, we're not saying, oh, if somebody's done something really bad to you and you're just going to let them do that again and again. But if you hold on to the resentment about that, then the only person that you're hurting is you. So it's really important that you seek to understand that the person who hurt you in some way did what they did, they had their reasons, but you forgive them because you then take your own power back. So this card today is all about power. It's about truth, being honest with yourself and saying, you know what, if I hang on to this hurt, it's not going to do me any good. And it's certainly not hurting them. How is it hurting them? It's not helping you in any way. there's also really important messages in this card about self-forgiveness, because a lot of the time, you know, if something happens to us, if we make a mistake or somebody treats us badly, we then tend to turn on ourselves. Do you ever do that? You start blaming yourself and going, well, I'm so stupid, I made this silly mistake and I wish I'd never done that. And we've got all this resentment towards ourselves. And Camile's coming to you today to say, you know what, you need to release that. You need to just let it evaporate, because it's all part of your soul's lesson. So what if your soul asked to experience that hurt? What if your soul asked for you to make some colossal mistake so that you could experience that and you could learn everything that goes with that? If you never made a mistake in your life, what kind of wisdom would you have to pass on to others, to your kids, to your grandkids? You wouldn't, would you? And so mistakes are the greatest blessings in my eyes. And I would not be able to run this self-publishing webinar next week with Cassia if I had not made a ton of mistakes. So I want to share them with you all so that you don't make the same mistakes that I did, because I made some whoppers. But I love it, because I've managed to overcome them, but also I can write them down and I can make sure I don't make them again. But I'll make new ones, you know, that's what happens in life, isn't it? But it's really important that we get over it and that we understand that they're part of our growth from a soul level. And, you know, the Express Yourself, it's coming to me that I feel as though if you've got anything that you're really hurting inside about something that's happened, something somebody's done to you, something that you've done that you feel like you can't get over, or it's eating you up, you know, like sometimes sort of things revisit us emotionally, don't they? And then we start to get angry and agitated. Write it down. Just get a journal and pour it onto the pages. That is so cathartic. Really brilliant way to get over things. Sometimes we can't express it to others, you know, like if we've done something that we're a bit ashamed of or a bit embarrassed about, you don't want to tell other people about it. You're just like, oh, I'm just dying of shame right now. Get your journal, put it in your journal, share it with your angels. Your angels will never judge you, and they never look at you and go, oh, I cannot believe that you did that. Are you serious? They just have so much compassion and love for you. They're just going, you know, your soul has grown exponentially through that hurt. I always say the more pain you're enduring, the more your soul is growing. And that is a wonderful thing. It feels so hideously painful at the time, but it's just it's a magical thing. Up there in the angelic realm, they're cheering for you. Just know that every time you are in pain and you're growing beyond that, your angels are standing there going, oh my goodness, we're so proud of you. So it's really important for you to know that. And Julie said that you always write things down to get them out of your system. It is such a great way. Honestly, I can highly recommend that process, especially, you know, last thing at night or first thing in the morning. It's like start with a clean sheet, get it off your chest, and then you can move on, you can move forwards. So my loves, thank you so much for being here. And Gemma says that's perfect wisdom for you this week. I'm glad. And Nicole's just joined us. Hi Nicole and Jane Padley, Barbara Goldfinch, Esther Dentes, Fiona White and Mary Deary. Sorry I've not said hello to everybody. You've all been coming in thick and fast today. So I will drop another link onto my page about the webinar. If you can join me, that would be wonderful. I hope to see you there next Thursday. Not this Thursday, next Thursday, the 3rd of March on World Book Day. And also, my loves, I'm going to be doing a few lives next week. A few more than I normally do. So join me then in the spirit of World Book Day and writing and all of that. I'm going to have like a writing themed week next week. So take care, my loves. Have a wonderful week. And let me know about this page of earth and this night of water when they appear in your lives. I'd love to hear all about that. Take care. Lots of love and angel blessings.